The Fed is stuck in a no-win position, which is a win for gold. Back in 2007, when I was giving warning about the housing bubble, I was also stating that gold and silver would take off. Fast forward 2022, I'm seeing a bigger Fed bubble with no solution. Either the Federal Reserve attempts to fight inflation at the cost of the equities and housing markets, or they abandon inflation altogether. Either way, in my opinion, gold and silver take off. The Federal Reserve's loose money policies have helped juice equities and real estate into such big bubbles that many experts believe you can't afford to let them burst. If that's true, it means interest rates can't move much higher. As I often say, it doesn't matter what the Fed says. What matters is what they can and cannot do. And as economist David Rosenberg puts it, the central bank is blowing smoke about rate increases. The risk to equity and real estate assets is more than the central bank and the nation can bear if lower interest rates don't prevail. In Rosenberg's estimation, an increase in the Fed fund rate to 1.75%, hardly astronomical in the context of history, could trigger a 20% drop in home prices and a 30% drop in the stock market due to acute economic fragility. What would 3% interest do? Remember in the 70s, to fight inflation, the Fed fund rate got over 20%. What many experts believe is that the Fed will hesitate in the face of soaring inflation to protect stock and real estate asset prices. If the Fed refrains from hiking rates, this could send gold and silver price skyward. In fact, one expert hedge fund manager, Diego Parilla, recently stated the gold price could go to $5,000 over the next 4 years as inflation continues to move higher and the central banks find their hands tied with respect to raising rates. On the other hand, if the Fed does raise rates and it topples markets like in 2008, I believe gold and silver will soar as investors run for cover. So the Fed is in a no-win scenario. Raise rates and kill the equities and real estate markets, or don't raise rates and let inflation soar out of control. Either way, in my opinion, gold and silver win. I called it in 2007, and I'm calling it again. You likely will not hear this from mainstream financial advisors, given that their focus is equities and other paper assets. Even some of the other gold IRA companies don't always do a great job in giving you the information you need. Book an appointment with the Augusta Education Team and find out if gold and silver are right for you.